Hey, Jeannie. I'm getting my camera. I know here I go with my little gray hairs. Did you guys hear me arguing with my brother? I don't know how to do this. I always start my lives off like this. Darn. I don't want you guys to see my ugly mug. Hopefully that'll work out. And my the nails I did just now are, this says rotate device, but it's already sideways. Does it look sideways to you? Let me see if I could pick up the video. Hey, Biscuit. Hey, Janie. Yeah, my lives always start rough, guys. They start rough. So I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Oh, let me turn this volume down because I think, and it's been a while since I've done one, and so I'm gonna have to get back used to it. So you guys see the title, right? I felt like I was copied, so I copied someone's nails. That's what I'm doing today. But this is actually a fun set. Do me a favor, hand me that black thing right there, because I want my hand to be a little higher than this. I'm going to be doing base coat while I'm talking to you guys. Oh, okay. Thank you. You guys see my ugly mug in the beginning with my hairs all over the place and my glasses. The little, with the little dot on it. You were right there. No, go. Oh, yes, that is something on top of it. I want the box. Thank you. Okay. So I copied somebody's nails, right? So I wanted to show you guys. I just think this is going to be so cute. I loved them when I saw them. So I had to. I just had to. Now, I would like to give credit. What this is, look at this, guys. Let me show them to you first. If I can even get them in view. This is what we doing. I'm trying to blow it up for you. Can you guys see that? Is that cute or what? So this came off of a channel. I think it was called Nail Art Designs. I'll have the information in my description box what video it was, but this was the title to it. It was called Amazing Nail Art Designs, New Nail Compilation. It's from a compilation, 2023 Beautiful Nail Art. You know, they're usually titled like that. But if you see, here's the logo. If you see the logo, I think it is, of the channel, that's where I got it from. You know something, Jeannie, I've been trying, not trying, but I have been wanting to do a lipstick nail for a long time. And this is the first that I just love so much. So I'm not going to do them all like that. The other nails are going to be different. But that's my inspiration for this. So yeah, I copied somebody. So I don't know. And then the other thing that I don't know is, and I'm going to be putting on base coat while I'm talking to you guys. Girl, I was going to show you guys. I was going to let you guys see me putting these on, but it took so long because I ain't did it in a long time either. And like here, the thumb keeps popping off. Okay, so I had to put that back on. I think I put this on 3 times. The pinkies popped off. And I actually think that a lot of times it's from that peel off base, because I know I have that trouble when I'm doing acrylics, especially when it comes to shaping and filing. The nails start to pop off. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm so glad to see you guys. I was out earlier in the weather. It was so nice today. We've been having good weather here in Chicago. What about you guys? Yes, Dior lipstick. So yeah, these are gonna have a different thing, but I'm gonna get these in some base coat. I'm gonna throw some base coat on these, and as this base coat goes on, you guys will probably be able to see the little flaws and how these went on. So like I said, I'm actually thinking it's the peel off, because at first I was like, I know by now I should be knowing how to put on some Gel X dupes. Come on now, they're basically press-ons, right? So I'm gonna blame half of it on me not having done it in a while, and then I'm gonna blame the other half on the peel off. It's been cold there. Yeah, that's right. You've had some type of a cold. You've been down, right? I hope you're feeling better, Jeannie. So yeah, this was just kind of actually I was hoping to go live at um what time is it now? An hour ago at 5 o'clock, because we had went out and did our usual Sunday dinner. And actually, I'm just gonna leave that thumb off because I'm starting to think right now, if I put it on right now, I'm gonna be bumping it. So let me just get these in the lamp. We had went and had our usual Sunday dinner. I go out to this China buffet place, and I was timing it. We're gonna be back home. They're gonna be able to start watching the playoff game. I'm gonna be able to get my video going, and I was still even now undecided whether or not to do. I'm curing that for 30 seconds. You see the lamp right there. And I was still even then undecided whether or not to just do a video or a premiere or a live. I wasn't sure. So I said, while I'm still trying to decide, I'll start putting the nails on, because sometimes that takes time. I was trying to cut time down. And these babies kept popping off and popping off. Let's see. Yeah, lipstick nails. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm real glad that you're feeling better. It's in this cross season like this sometimes. It's worse to have those type of bad symptoms, because you're feeling the good weather, you want to enjoy the good weather, and then all of a sudden, you have this onset of feeling sick. So that's terrible. What have you guys been doing today? Okay, so the pinky is going to get black. So I'm going to do black for the pinky. I don't know what I did with it. So yeah, the struggle was real trying to put these on. And this up here that you're saying, okay, you know what, let me point a couple of things out just in case you see me move in those directions. Right here, oh, you can't even see it. Right, okay, you can see it now. Right here, I have like the flash cure lamp is kind of sitting high above, so if you see me go there, I'll be flash curing. I can't think of anything right now too that I would need to flash cure, but it's there just in case. My lamp is sitting right there. In this dapping dish right here, there is, oh, did it harden up on me? No, I think it's still good. I did a mixture of black and clear top coat, hoping to create a sheer look. I did test it. However, that's been sitting there for all day, so I don't know if I might have to remix it or not. So just so you know. So what I'm thinking to do is black. This is going to be the lipstick nail. This is going to be a sheer nail with some decorations on it. And what else did I plan to do for this one? This is going to be another sheer nail with some artwork. And I'll figure out by then if I'm going to put the thumb back on. We'll see how the time plays out. You been in the lab? What you been up to in the lab? Biscuit, you had me cracking up yesterday. Was it yesterday? When you said I got to go have me a hot dog? I was like, ooh, that sounds good. Oh, and then I'm so glad you guys are here. I am just like, I had to crack up at myself because I'm sitting there, I'm just enjoying your live when you were doing the swatches, and I'm sitting there. You went to Jean and Jude's. Oh, okay. So I'm sitting there watching your live, and I'm like, oh, yeah, those are some beautiful colors. Now, mind you, and I sent this note to you when I did my order. Mind you, I'm still kind of sitting here like, how do they know all the colors? Never dawned on me. Everybody's like naming all the colors and stuff, and I'm like, that's when I asked you, whose brand is that? And then you you didn't say anything. And then, because you know what? I know I heard your name at some point a few times, but I didn't remember it was Crystal. So even though your name has been in some of your titles, it just didn't occur to me, because you know how many of us put other people's channels titles, names in the titles. So it just didn't occur to me. I can't remember what it was. Was it Jeannie? I said it was you that made it click for me. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh, I am so slow. And then just sometimes being busy, you know, that was the one video. That was the one video I think I had missed, because I can't remember when I watched 2 of your videos. It was probably not long before that. So this is just a black that came out of, I think this was a black that came out of, yeah, my Morovan. I can't remember if it was a cat eye quick. It was the quickest thing sitting on the desk right now, so I'm just using it. So this is going to get black. And I can't see upside down from where I am, so. But yeah, I was so, you said, yeah, your fellow shot town girl got us. Yeah, I was so glad to see those. So, you know, I jumped on it right away. I jumped on it right away. And y'all, I had to tell y'all, okay, that's got to be the last of my shopping for a minute. At least so we say, right? We say that, and we still do. But yeah, I did. I jumped on it right away. And I even saw some crystals that I liked. Okay, I'm just going to clean this down, and I'm just going to cure it real quick. So yeah, I wasn't sure. Oh, I got to get this corner. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I don't know if you guys can see. I know I may be out of frame just a little bit, because I noticed I didn't get that corner right there. So yeah, I'm very glad to have caught it in time. Especially being a shot town. A sister from the shot too. Girl. Just gotta. Let me get this cleaned. Okay, I'm going in the light. Going to the light. I was actually surprised. That's why I was undecided, because I know the game is on, right? But the guys here being quiet, so I don't know how good of a game it is. I don't hear a bunch of screaming or nothing. I don't even hear my neighbors screaming. Like, I remember a time we'd had those Super Bowl parties. We go to the Super Bowl parties, and I mean, we would be rowdy, okay? I'm not a football fan. I don't hate football. I just don't follow it. But I go to the parties. Hey, Q. That black is deep. I really want to do something with black. Yeah, this is from one of my kids. I don't know. I think I should cure it longer than 30 seconds because it's black. So yeah, because black is just one of them colors is the best way to put it, right? Okay, I'm going to test out this sheer that I created. Now, what do you guys think? I'm thinking, you know how I've been hating how it looks when the harshness between the free edge shows through. I was thinking about doing a nude up underneath. But here's the thing. This is the reason why I didn't do it. I can't even say it. This is the reason why I didn't take it upon myself to do it before I started this. Oh, and let me know if this music is too loud. I don't want to. I don't want to be fighting with the sound of the music. But the reason why I didn't do this ahead of time is because to put a nude, and I'm trying to do this black sheer, in my mind, I'm thinking the color is going to create a conflict. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's a one coat black, honey. You think if I did a nude real quick, that I have this nude by Born Pretty, maybe I'll just do a thin coat of it. You said sheer nude, or what does that say? Show hide? What's Oh yeah, the black is nice, ain't it? You be surprised. I said before, let's not sleep on the stuff that comes in some of these kits, because like I showed you, this is out of a Morovan kit. Um, yeah. What's that you're saying? Because it came in two different ways, Jeannie. Do a nude. I don't have a sheer nude. I've used up my favorite go-to sheer nude, so I don't know. This is kind of sheer. Maybe I'm going to put it over it. Plus, you know what? Because of the nails that I put on, I feel like the bubbles may even show through. Yeah, this is kind of sheer enough, right? Yeah. This will work. So yeah, we got in, and I just decided to just go ahead and go live, because I'm like, if I were to do a video, then you got to do all the editing, and I hadn't done a live in a while, and I've been enjoying everyone else's, so I said, let me just kind of, and then I wanted to chat with you guys. It's always good to kind of connect, and I know I've been gone and busy for a while, so I said, let me just kind of say hello to everyone. Yeah, that looks good. I think that'll look nice up under there. I was just kind of concerned with it being a sheer. Because I notice when people do nudes under the shears, it really shows kind of through blatantly. All right, so I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. I'm only going to end it right there, almost like the free edges. Trying to make it a little neat. I was going to do some acrylics, but then I'm like, I had to get too much stuff out. I got stuff packed away. Says, I apologize. I'm working on a press-on set for the site. Jeannie, don't worry. I'll be doing the same thing. When I watch everybody, I respond, but a lot of times I'm either studying or I'm working on a set too, or at least trying to get something edited lately. So that's what we're looking like. And then let me try this sheer. So I mixed it, so it's been sitting, and I don't know if it may have accidentally kind of started curing. I did turn the light out though, but it was under the light for a little while. So let me see. If I have to do a few coats of it, I will. So the first layer definitely was very thin when I tried it, you know, when I first mixed it. But after like this, I can't even remember if I did 2 or 3 coats. Yeah, that looks much nicer with the nude covering the natural nail. And I'm actually working backwards from my most comfortable position. You said what sheer color? This is one I mixed. I took that same black and just added some top coat to it. I couldn't tell you how much. I just threw some in there. So I get, you know, you want to make a sheer, make them, oh, speaking of which, if you decide to create a sheer, make sure you make your sheer, mix it, and then test out the color result first, because some colors don't come out looking, some colors do not come out looking like a lighter shade of the original color. If you, does that make sense? Tell me if it makes sense or not, because it sounded like it didn't make sense, even though I felt like it did. Like, for example, I had mixed a blue, I had lightened up a blue color, but it didn't come out the same type of a blue. The original blue was like a royal blue. But then when I mixed, it came out looking more like a lighter, like a light aqua blue. So make sure you test them before you get ready to use it in your set design. You're good, KK. You're good. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad to see all of you guys. Oh, I had some glitter in this brush, I guess. You see that? So I was saying, KK, these were some Gel-X type press-ons I put on before I started the video, and I hadn't done them in so long, and it has no, it ain't that I wasn't trying to let you guys see me messing up. I could care less about that part, but it just took so long because I kept losing them. They kept popping off because I got peel off on. So I was struggling. And then this light, this little flower light that I have, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that light. So yeah, I lost the thumb, and I'm still trying to decide whether or not to put it back on or just finish up the set with the 4 fingers. Okay, so I'm gonna cure that for 30 seconds. Hey, Latoya. Good evening to you. Happy Sunday. I could really see that there's a delay in the video. You watching Super Bowl? I kind of figured that a lot of people would be watching Super Bowl. So I knew I was kind of like cutting in on people's time. So if you're tied up, I definitely understand. So that's what the first coat looks like. You know what? I think I'm gonna mix some more together. And that's right, because Biscuit is Mr. Biscuit. Is he watching the Super Bowl? You watching it with him too? Yeah, that's Toy. That's the Toya. I'm just gonna add a little more. You know, kind of think of it. Do any of you guys, are any of you guys football fans? Because I've worked with many ladies who were, oh, thank you, Biscuit. I've worked with many ladies who could go at it with the guys over football commentaries and team, what do they call them? My son is really into like the team, I can't even think of the name. Like their stats and stuff like that. Cowboy. Okay, cowboy. I'm more into I'll watch a basketball game in a minute. Okay, that's more the sheer I was going for. So this worked out perfect. And this gel brush is just, it's not a special gel brush. It's just to get this on here. This just, you can tell I've been using it for anything and everything. Just picked it up. Oh, it's coming out darker up here. Yeah, I like this shade of the nude. So I'm satisfied with this. It seemed like that song been playing for so long. Thank you. Yeah, I'm liking that. So some art is going to go over this. Something quick and easy. Hopefully quick and easy. I've been trying to not be too long with the nail art. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to only do these 4 fingers. And the reason why I'm saying that is because for as many times as I put that thumb on, I'm sure it's going to pop off again. It's going to pop off in the middle of me doing something. So I'll do these 4 fingers. Yeah, I like that sheer look. Yeah, it will. So let me clean this up and pop this in the lamp. Who has money on the game? Oh, there I go knocking the... You know what? I have my phone plugged up a different way. Because remember I said I have a different mount because the old one broke. I like the old one because it had more of a stability holder at one of the ends where it holds the phone camera, and this one doesn't. So this one is even more bouncy. But I keep bumping the cord because I had the phone plugged in. Oh, really? He is? I used to do that when I used to go to the Super Bowl parties. I used to do it just for the fun. I used to get into, what do they call those? Those, the pools, right? They're called pools. Look, I be sounding old, don't I? The football pools. I used to get into it just for the heck of it. Yeah, and I've won one. That makes people mad sometimes for somebody who doesn't even follow the game to get the win. But if I put my money in the same, I'm gonna win too. Here goes my voice, y'all. Hey, Leslie. Okay, so for anybody that came in, I'm gonna show you the nails that I'm doing. How do I pull this up? This is a different phone. I said I copied someone too. Right. So, look, I saw these. I've been wanting to do lipstick nails for a long time. Hopefully I'm not blowing it up too much to where it's too blurry. But this is the nail that I wanted to do, and I thought this was so cute because I've been wanting to do lipstick nails for a long time. And when I saw this, it just like, I was just like, I got to do this. So I don't have a name. There you could see, and there's not even a watermark for whose artwork this is. I believe that logo is to the channel, because you know there's so many channels that will upload and create compilations out of other people's videos. But I'll have a link for the video that it was in my description box when the once this is processed by YouTube. Thank you so much, Toy. Okay, and so these are gonna stay sheer. Originally, the tum was going, the tum. What is going on with me today? So this was gonna be black along with the pinky. But since I'm not gonna put it back on, because look, this is like four, here, I'll show you. This is like 3 or 4 times, I think 4, that I put it back on. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. Okay, but this is gonna be solid black, just like the pinky, and get a similar design as the pinky is gonna get. So whatever you see in the pinky is pretty much what the thumb would be. Okay, let me kind of, I think I took that out before it was even cured. Yes, Kendall. She put lipstick lips, lipstick lips. That lipstick emoji almost looks like it, doesn't it? I just wanted to cure it just slightly longer because, you know, like I was saying earlier, we are working with black. So, okay, and then there's something else I want to do to this nail in particular. And I have my striping brush. I thought I had it set aside. I literally like pulled everything out I knew I was going to use, because when you're doing a different design that's not yours, you have to think out what all you're going to use. Sometimes when you put brushes in a little currier, it'll fall on its side and fall deeper into the bowl or the dish or whatever. Sorry, guys. Is that music too loud? Here it is. No, that's not it. No, you did not brush. Here it is. Okay, so for this nail, I'm going to do some checkerboard, not checkerboard, but crisscross lines to give the look of some fishnets. Black pantyhose. You see, he's hollering in your ear. What is going on? Because it's so quiet here. I mean, granted, they're upstairs and I'm downstairs, but he said yes to my song. Oh, they did? Okay. Yeah, girl, fishnet, black pantyhose. That's what I'm gonna make. So I'm just gonna throw, you know, I've said before that this is a silicone mat. So if I don't have my dish readily available, I could just kind of wipe it right off with some acetone. All right, so Just a thin amount on the brush. Well, I try to do when I do my nail art, especially if I'm starting something super thin. And like I said about them roses, I'm not top notch or 100 pro or nothing like that. I just enjoy doing my art. We all do what we love to do. What I do is I load onto the brush hairs, and then before I start painting, especially something as thin as those type of lines, I try to make sure I get the tip kind of cleaned off too. And then I start my lineage. Now this is hard because I'm looking backwards. I did it because of the way the phone is sitting up there. What did it say? Latoya, girl, my husband done woke this boy 2 times in here watching. Oh, he watching on mute, but he providing the loudness. And then I'll start from the corner and just pull, lay it down and pull. And it still has like that, I don't know. See, it still kind of has that thickness at the end that I don't want. And I really didn't load the full brush. You guys see that? Because I realize now after looking at the camera that I'm like way over there with the paint. I'm lay my brush down and just pull across. And yeah, this brush isn't quite loaded as well as I would like to have it loaded, but it's okay. I think maybe if I turn this way, it'll work better for me. Yeah, they're not as thin. I was hoping they'd be thinner than this, but that's okay. Because fishnets ain't always the same thickness or thinness with the type of, at least the type of fishnets I used to have. Am I out of frame? I really don't want that thick. I'm gonna thin that out just a little bit. I want it to be subtle and not I didn't want the lines to be super duper thick. And it's showing up just the right thickness again. I mean, it's showing up just the right shade against the sheer. At least I feel like they are. Hey, sis. My Nails and More by Jana. Are you guys watching the game? Uh-oh, my brush slid. Let me try another angle too. I really wish I could find a nail art brush. This is probably about as thin as they come. Unless I just get another long hair nail art brush similar to this and pull some of the hairs out. And I know that that's still a little thick, but We're just giving the impression of some stockings. Hey, Pandora. We doing some fishnet, black pantyhose. I'm gonna turn this into a party in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a party in a minute. What other song? That was Morris Day, wasn't it? Fishnet, black pantyhose. That actually was the time in my life when I partied the most. I used to party. I used to be out until like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm talking till that time, literally partying. I ain't talking just, I'm talking dancing, partying at the club. Because in Chicago, there was a club called the Warehouse. The Warehouse used to be, right, Biscuit? Probably pretty much 24/7. You go in there anytime. You could go in there any time, and they'd be in there partying. I don't know if it's 24/7. I'm just kind of like blowing it up a little bit, but the Warehouse, yeah, girl. They was up in there doing it. Home of the house music. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. You said 2 or 3 would be your cutoff. Chicago was going hard during that time, okay? You be ready to sleep. Yeah, be up till, and that was just me back in that day. I would party hard. We would be out hard. We would go from one club to the next. Okay, I'm trying to scoot back up to the table. So it's not perfect, but Art is going to go over that. It was just to give you that impression, guys. And actually, this one, I was going to ombre, but let me get started on that one. Let me get started on the lipstick. So it's going to start with that same black again. Toya says she'd be ready to sleep. Bar shopping. Leslie said bar shopping. Yeah, we would be from one club to the next, because back in the day, I worked at there was a time frame when I worked for the Hilton Hotel downtown. And so in that time, all the hotels are like had some, if they didn't have a club, they had like some type of popular restaurant. And so, and then in the heart of downtown too, so everything was right there. So I'm putting this black on carefully. I'm trying to remember how I seen it done. So if you go to their video, you'll see how they created it. I'm trying to, you guys know, I really don't like exactly recreate someone's work, but I did want to do this the way that they did it. Plus, to do it differently, I would have to think of, what else I would use. So I am going to recreate this as I could remember how theirs were done. Ah. Oh yeah, Holiday Inn. Yeah, Holiday Inns were jumping too. You're so right. So I've always been an avid roller skater. we would leave the skating rink, so it would be Friday and Saturdays would be a midnight ramble till about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we would leave the skating rink and go to the clubs. If not, if I was at work downtown, we would just leave straight from work and go to the clubs. I almost forgot where that brush went. I put it back in the, I was going to put it back in the little dapping dish. You so right, Toy. You really had to clean some black off, especially this black being so strong. I have a stubborn spot right there that wouldn't come. So I'm going to get this other brush and do a little more detail work around the cuticle. That's another way to make your cuticle look a little better. If you can't reach up in there with your polish brush, get in there with a nail art detail brush and refine the look of it. Am I sounding like I'm at the school? And if you guys see a little shaking, I just keep bumping that cord. Sorry about that, guys. Nobody said if they be into the football game. So what y'all doing? Y'all basically got the video playing next to you, next to the hubby. That's okay too, honey. You like the nail? Which one? I don't think I need to do 2 coats of it. Well, actually, now that my hand turned just now when I saw that side, I probably better not necessarily just 2 thick coats. So black, you always definitely want to polish thin. This actually was thin, guys, just so you could figure out like how pigmented the black is. This was thin, believe it or not. This was not a thick coat of this black. So it's super, super high pigmented. And I would imagine it's made like that because it came with the cat eye, you know, to give full effect, to put it in full effect. Yeah, I have to find something to do this because, yeah, I can't do the hand position. I cannot do that hand position y'all be doing. It actually is kind of painful and straining for me. I don't know about anybody else. It seems to give like a good view of the nail, but girl. Okay, so this is going back in to finish curing. And then I'll pull that picture back up. And this wasn't really hard. Just, you know, nail art can be time consuming no matter what it is. I got that off there. Okay, that's going in. Thank you. So let me pull the picture back up. What did I do with it? The next step that I saw when I watched the video was she did silver, right? She did that silver. And then those are two strips of, am I in frame? Yeah. Those are two strips of striping tape. Now that worries me, striping tape. Okay. That worries me. Though I did pull out a couple of striping tapes. They're not the exact color, but I don't think they'll conflict too bad. Rose gold, and this is like a silvery rose gold, which is what I think I might use. And then the rest of it is all about the end shape of the nail and doing a matte finish. And then I'll add the rest of the nail art pieces. Black is very fierce. I don't know if I ever mentioned to you guys, but that's all I've ever used to wear was black. It was funny because I ran into an old buddy of mine from skating back in the day, and he said, I still see you like that black. I said, always, always. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to go in with, now I was kind of scared about this. I'm going to go in. Hey, Omnia, thank you so much. It's okay. Good to see you. I haven't seen everybody in a while. So I was kind of happy to come on here. I know it's Super Bowl, but, you know, anybody that could make it, I'm so happy to see you. I'm doing lipstick nails. So I was kind of scared to use this because the last time I used it when I did the Pepsi nails, it kind of bubbled up on me. And I was trying to figure out what the cause of it was. I don't remember if I used a base coat over the acrylic before I laid this, if I didn't use a base coat, or what the problem may be, but we're about to find out. So if anybody has any thoughts on that, because I just couldn't think of why it bubbled up. And this isn't, yeah, actually, I'm going to put it from like here to about there, and then the rest of it will be the lipstick. Yeah, if you look at the, you know, if you happen to see, or if you happen to come across the shorts video I did on that Pepsi nail, you'll, I think it shows up in there. I don't know. It's been so long ago, but when I was doing the actual video, I did see that it was bubbling up, and, you know, I ignored it, but I was trying to figure out why that did happen. In the end, I still like the nails, but sometimes you just wonder why something happened, right? So when did my skin turn white? How does it look though, Omnia? Does it make the color on the nails look better or what? You know what happened when I was trying to set up my live? I was kind of fussing at my brother over. I've been fussing. We've been going back and forth with each other all day, and I accidentally touched something and I noticed it changed the lighting, and I figured I dimmed it down a little bit, but and oh, by the way, I'm using a different phone to record too. That is too funny. Yeah, I was just kind of fussing at him because he came in here and just like closed the blinds to the window. Like, you know, do you think maybe somebody might be using, you know, the lightage or something or whatever? Yeah. So yeah, it changed the lighting. It does make me look. Actually, really, in real life, that's just a shade lighter than I actually am. What you guys have been seeing in videos is it's a little darker. True, true, true. Okay, thankfully it's not bubbling up, guys, so I'm happy about that. And I just thought these nails were like the cutest. So they're not bubbling up now, so I'm wondering, now I'm really wondering what caused it when I did the Pepsi nails. Because it could very well be, you know, the interaction from the type of base coat, the brand of base coat, if I used the base coat, or it could have been like the interaction with it going over some acrylic. But I think I've used this chrome polish over acrylic before. Am I out of frame, guys? Or can you guys see I am out of frame? Oh, it's kind of hard for me. Because this mount it actually has a shorter stem on it than my old one. So I I had explained before I had to be further in at the table, and that's a little bit uncomfortable. So when it starts getting uncomfortable, you forget and try to pull back towards yourself. So sorry, guys. See, it's not bubbling up. I think I'm getting the color ratio fairly well. This is not really gonna look chromey chrome. Okay, so I'm gonna put that. And I really would like to, acknowledge and thank the person that did this. I'm gonna go back before, I finish all the description box information on it, because I really would like to specifically put their information in it. But like I was saying, I don't remember seeing a watermark or anything. So if you come across it, or if you come across this and you happen to recognize whose art it is, or if it's yours, please say something so that I could pin your comment. And thank you for your inspiration. Thank you so much for your information. Thank you so much for this inspiration, because I love, love, love these lipstick nails. Okay, so I think that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna pop that in there for a little while, and then I'm getting ready to try to mess with this striping tape, but I came up with a thought. I think I'm gonna try to put it on with I'm thinking base coat, a strip of base coat. I'm hoping it'll sit still in some base coat. I don't want to go too thick, like builder gel or nothing like that, because I feel like, and I'm in the lamp, guys. I feel like if I go too thick like builder gel, it's going to start making it look a little too clumpy. So a strip of base coat across there, a strip of base coat right there. And this is the color striping tape I chose, which is kind of close. How's Floki, Omnia? I'm trying to get this striping tape out without any of these popping off. Okay, the other problem with striping tape, which is a big pain, is getting it started, right? Ugh. This one I've never used before, so it's never been unraveled. Oh, that's okay, sis. No problem. I'm just glad that you're here. We're all here just hanging out. So yeah, Omnia, if you see my thumb isn't done, it's because the thumb, because of the, you know, we be using that peel off. It popped off just too many times for me today. For this to be my first live in quite a while, so I just decided, whatever. Did I start it? It started right here. Okay. So when I do striping tape, I try to cut more than I need. Oh, let me put the base coat on. I don't even know what I did with it. Top, base. Here we go, base. What was I saying? I forgot what I was trying to tell Omnia. Just kind of blend that out so it doesn't look bulky. So this is just, use the striping tape, I imagine, as I saw it in the video. It was just kind of like to get it to have a more crisper, sharper, cleanish, finished looking edge around the lipstick case. I'm just going to go over it so it spreads nice and even. You know something, guys? Okay, so oh, hi, Latina Nail Designs. Thank you so much for Compton. Thank you for subscribing. I've been to Compton quite a few times, honey. I used to hang out down in LA a lot, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. We're just kind of hanging out. This live is for anyone who's not into football. Okay, any ladies who's not into football, any guys who's not into football. This is for anyone who just wants to hang out and really, you know, don't necessarily care about the game. This is for anyone who cares about the game but still want to see some nail stuff. This is for everyone that I haven't seen in quite some time that I want to see. It's just for everybody, girls. So welcome. Everybody. I appreciate you. That color looks good, but now I can't get it straight. Striping tape is such a pain in the butt. Okay. This one is, I think, oh, don't slide. Don't slide on me. Let me cut it down. Yeah, I should have been an announcer saying that, right? Yeah, this live is for anybody that's into the game, that's not into the game, that just want to come and hang out, blah, blah. So I just want to get this on here straight. And here we go. Let me cure that in place. I need it to stay. Okay, Q, thank you so much. Have a good night's rest. I'm just flash curing that into place, and then I'll trim the ends down after it's cured into place. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so I almost forgot I was in I forgot. I think I better get my stork scissors so that I could have a little better of a precision cut, maybe. Okay, getting the other one on. Because you know what I did without realizing? I forgot I was carrying that part. I should have just did the base coat one spot at a time. Duh. That's right. Nothing organized about this live. I just came to hang out. Sometimes I needed that. I needed to just come on and do it however I can do it because it's just been way too busy for a while for me now. So I needed to be able to do something without having to put too much thought into it, like I said, editing and stuff like that. So this striping tape is going on. Latina, let me see. I want to get the name right. Let me go back up. Because she's new. Latina Nail Designs, I actually think I've seen you on other channels. Um, do you have content here on YouTube? If so, you guys visit Latina Nail Designs. Make sure you check her out. I'm gonna have to go check her out too. I swear your channel sounds like something familiar to me. I know we all had a friend. Her name was Princess Nails by Diana. And I could have swore I thought that was her daughter's channel name. If so, girl, you better let me know if that's you, girl. Otherwise, I'm thinking I've seen you on, I don't know, maybe in some other lives. Because I know I haven't been on Instagram in a long time. I don't have the time. I would want to for TikTok and Instagram as well, but the time just isn't there for me to dedicate it to all the social media. But I do appreciate you. So ladies, please remember, check her out. She's new to the channel. Unless you guys know her. Are you guys familiar with her? Okay, so the other striping tape is on. And then the red's going to go on. They're sexy. Thank you. Okay. So I'm not going to trim the edges of that striping tape entirely until the finish actually goes on because it needs to be secured in place before I continue to do anything else. Otherwise, you guys know striping tape is that monster, right? Is that monster. Okay, so there that is. And here comes the red. Now I was trying to make sure. I don't know. I'm feeling like that red may be a little on the too bright side. Otherwise, stay there. I have another red. Both of these are Beetle colors. It came in a kit that my son bought me like back in the fall where it was like different shades of red. And I think they have several mini kits like that in blue, purple, shades of blue. So that's what this is from. I'm feeling like this darker red is gonna give that sexy look, so much more, like look, that red, that bright red may be a little too bright. I'm going for the dark. You keep buffering, I'm sorry. It's just the same song keep playing. I just knew I was on a playlist, y'all. I'm going to finish the video out. So if you guys are having computer issues, I do understand. And you know how it goes. You'll see the end product either in the thumbnail or whatever. Oh, tell me if that looks like a lipstick thing or what? Oh, that's where I've seen you. Okay. Okay. Okay, girl. Yeah, because I have been on Portia. I haven't been able to make it to her a lot lately because of school, but I've been on her and Zule. I've been on Paige a couple of times. That I knew I recognized the name. Huh? What'd you say? Sorry for screaming, guys. I thought something happened. But you know what? I still have to, and I wanted to wait till the end to do that too. I wanted to create that definite shape. I don't know why it's in my mind to do it in the end, but that's what I wanted to do was in the end. So, oh my gosh, I gotta cure this. Okay, in the chat, yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, girl. So yeah, guys, check out her channel too. Oh my gosh, I'm watching it like buffer, not buffer, but I'm watching the delay of that red polish going on. Yes, honey. I'm getting excited. OMG. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this off by sealing this in. I'm going to leave that a one coat. No, I better do a quick coat. I'm going to seal it in. And then I'm going to buff around the sides to get rid of the extra striping tape. And then I'm going to just kind of like lightly buff the lipstick shape in. Buff or file or whatever. Oh, that looked like a real lipstick. Okay, let me. You said who? Latina. Yeah, Latina Nail Designs. And you asked me something earlier, Kathy. How you doing? Whose nails did I copy? I don't know actually, but I'm still giving credit. And if I do find out, it came from this channel. It says Amazing Nail Art Designs, Nail New Compilation 2023. And hopefully you can see this kind of clear. This is the la 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 la. I'm actually trying to play it off, but on a serious note, I kind of had an episode, a health episode. So I'm being a little silly trying to downplay it, but I'm good. I'm okay so far. This is where I got this from. So there's the channel logo that it came from, though it's not their nail art. It's just one of those channels that puts together several people's work. So I saw this on there and I had to do this. Okay, so I'm going to seal this in with top coat. I'm thinking I better do a base coat too, just to kind of smooth it out and bring it all together. Another base coat. I'm almost done, guys, because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it right here. Not necessarily just right here. I'm going to put the rest of the art on here, and then I'm going to end it in this live. And then you guys can see it with the rest of the art on the pinky and the index. If and unless you want to stay and watch. So just please let me know if you do. I'm just trying to be considerate because I'm looking at how much time has already lapsed. Oh, you're very welcome, sweetie. I appreciate you. I knew I recognized the name from somewhere. So I'm in the lamp right now, guys. I'm curing that base coat, and then I'm going to go in with a top coat. It's the same song, guys. I thought I had a playlist going. Oh, okay. The light is done. Let me see what's going on in this joint. I said I was trying to start a party. I wasn't trying to start a party of reruns. Okay, here we go. Okay, top coat is going on. Thank you. Thank you, Toya. Doing it on Super Bowl Sunday. I should have had my nail. I should have had this done earlier when I went to dinner. But it was just one of those times, you know, when you're like, I'll do them when I get home. Oh, I didn't know that, sis. I hope you guys are feeling better soon. I know, right, Latoya? Near. Should have had these nails done earlier. Got to keep it lively up in here. Jeannie, what nails are you working on? I know she over there probably at her table. What color? What color? Pick you color. What you doing? What color set are you doing? So one of the little striping tapes ended up a little crooked, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna do a matte finish. I'm thinking. I'm literally thinking about a matte finish on that nail, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys are feeling better. Nowadays, we just can't take being sick for granted. I was saying I had a couple of episodes the other day when I stood up, and I don't know. I was stuck. Like how they literally use stuck as an expression. I was literally stuck and couldn't even hold. I couldn't hold myself up. I was falling all over the place, and I also fell in the bathtub a couple of days ago, and I mean afterwards it was funny. It didn't scare me or nothing like that. It was like a slow motion. It was kind of a stupid fall, but I didn't understand why it happened. You know, like sometimes you usually know what happens to you. You bump your leg, you know, you stub your toe. You usually know, but just out of nowhere, I was losing my balance and stuff. And it was kind of odd because it was funny to me while not funny at the same time, if you know what I mean, because it was like a slow motion fall. Like, I don't even know why I'm falling. And next thing you know, I was down in the tub because I'm not as young as I used to be. I'll be trying to act like it, but I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm much older now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I took a, and it wasn't a bad fall to where I got hurt or nothing. It was just a strange fall. And, you know, has anybody ever had, what is it called? Vertigo? I've had it once before. I know, right? It was a slow motion fall, like, hey, go get your uncle. But by then I was already back up. Like I've had this kind of feeling of vertigo for a couple of days and that went away. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Now I'm sitting here trying to decide whether or not to do that in matte. I want to out of strong curiosity, but you know what? Maybe something telling me not to because I don't see the matte finish on my table. Something is saying keep it glossy. Okay, that's what we doing there. Oh no, I do see the matte on my table. Boom, here it is. So that's matted by not polished. Your sister has vertigo, and every time she sees blood, she faints. Yeah, you know what? Vertigo has different effects. It's so strange, isn't it? I hope she's doing better. It's gone for me now, but it was just really weird. Hold on, I'm polishing. I see somebody else with a comment. Okay, that's matte finish, so I'm gonna see how that turns out. 10 speed queen. I fell last month and had hand surgery and now here to go to a hand specialist. Guys, that's her name is Stephanie, 10 speed queen. Stephanie was one of my motorcycle students in class. What's going on, girl? What is up? Oh, I don't know if I like how that turned out. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to stick with it, though. I'm going to stay with it for now. Okay, so the hand file is coming out, and I'm about to file the... Yeah, she was one of the students in my motorcycle class. Okay, so I'm filing the... I don't remember if she did it like this. This is how I'm thinking to do it. I don't remember every fine detail of how it was done. But we're going to file that now. Oh, that's right. She is performing halftime. Is it halftime now? I imagine you guys are going to want to go see that. I'm just going to finish and I'm not even going to put the Dior words there. I'll do that afterwards. I am going to put something right here, though, and I'll let you guys see that, and then I'll be done. And then all the other finishing touches, I'll do it off camera. We've been here now for an hour and 20 minutes, so I'll do the rest of it off camera, and you'll see it in the thumbnail. I'll change out the thumbnail. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me get my Makartt rhinestone glue because I did have a couple of art pieces to put on here that I thought would go with this. So perfect. You said with her second baby, she's having another baby because I don't even keep up with that kind of stuff. Thank you. I'll still have to shape the lipstick nail too, but I'm going to go ahead and throw the art on because Is the halftime on? Oh, he said it's on, guys. Let me hurry up. I'll just let you see me putting them on. I just thought this is really cute. So I hope you like it. And then I'll finish it up. And thank you so much for coming. I'm just so happy to see you guys. I needed to see you guys today. I needed this. Yeah, I needed to see you all today. I don't even know where my gemstone. And then plus, Latoya was saying earlier that there's some buffering, so we're just gonna. Huh? Is that her show right now? That's Rihanna. Yep. That's Rihanna. Okay. With her second baby, so she pregnant. Toya's saying she with her second baby. Okay, so here's the mini lipstick, guys. Mini lipstick, and then you know. We is bougie, so we're gonna put it in our purse and we about to step out. Yes, honey. This is the reason why I was saying I didn't care if I did care, but I wasn't pressed about the lines being perfect. So this is the lipstick set, and then I'll finish the rest of it off camera, guys. Here they are. There'll be Dior written across here, and then I'll do the shape, and then there'll be stones on here and stones on there. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm just so glad that you made it today. So happy to see you. I appreciate you. Latina Nails, thank you so much. The charms, I got these charms. Do you know I've had these charms for years? I got these from Aliexpress, like when I first started my channel. So you guys will see the finished product in the thumbnail. And hopefully you like them. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let you guys go. Halftime is currently on. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Hey, hey, partying out the door. Hey, hey. Have a good evening, guys.